I'm Matt Bouchard here in New York City for NAREIT's REIT Week 2018 Investor Conference. Joining me today is Mark Decker, President and CEO of IRET. Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I read that you sold $800 million of healthcare properties in the last 18 months and bought $400 million in apartments over the last 12 months. Now, that sounds like a lot of activity for a company of your size. What's next, and what are your key priorities going forward?
Yeah, so a lot of activity for a company whose total enterprise value today is, I think, around $1.6 billion. Priorities for us for this year, last year was really about reformatting and focusing the portfolio into apartments. And this year we have really three main priorities. One is demonstrate we can operate well, which I think will really be a key for us. Two is putting our people first, so making our people a priority. And three is really developing and better analytics around the business. So right now, we probably have Palm Pilot level dashboard for us, and we'd like to live in an iPhone world. So, you know, those are the three things for this year. And I think for us, we are now a multifamily company. I don't think that that's well understood. So we're going to keep getting the word out on that, and then just post some results.
Right. Now, you mentioned people as one of your priorities. I also understand that you've changed the mission of the company. What did you change it to, and why does that matter?
It's a good question. I think we changed the mission from to create shareholder value to provide great homes. And I think some people think missions are silly. I think it's important because it's about how we want people to think when we're not there, and we're almost never there. So it's a little bit of how we do things. So if this sounds good, come on, and this is what we expect. I also think to create shareholder value is, while it is my goal, it's a pretty uninspiring thing, and we have a customer-centric business, and so every day we have 25,000 people that come home and live in our apartments, and we want to make sure they feel like they're first.
And lastly, shifting back to real estate fundamentals, the biggest question we keep hearing in multifamily tends to go back to new supply. How is new supply affecting your markets and your properties?
Yeah, I think supply has been the hot topic. In our markets, which about 50% of our NOI this year will come out of Minnesota and Colorado. So that's Minneapolis, St. Cloud, and Rochester, and then Denver. And Denver has the most supply. I think in all cases, what we're seeing so far is reasonable balance. So still able to grow rents, still able to fill the apartment homes. So, pockets here and there of supply coming against an asset we have. But in general, we feel like things are pretty healthy and pretty in balance.
Great. Mark, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
For more from NAREIT's REIT Week, be sure to visit NAREIT's website, REIT.com.